All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the First Ones to Die podcast. My name is Jonathan. I'm here with Alex and Jerome. Alex, how are you doing today? I hear you have something for us today.
Yes, that was I feel very on the spot now. I've been doing good. I have more jars because I do do witchcraft. So I mean there's a reason I have so many jars in my house. But now I have a little personal jar. So every week I will have us answer nice little personal questions, and eventually with our followers we can add more and more if they want to know anything about us or anything particular. They're welcome to add their own little question. Do you guys feel like doing this, or do you want to let us know what's been going on your whole week? I know, Jerome. Why don't you explain why you're not in
So
why
you
your
might
screen's
notice
going on?
the setup is different. I'm out of town. I'm coming at you all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. So I am abroad in this scenario, I guess.
So we got North Carolina, Washington, California.
We
Yeah,
are
we're all three
occupying
in
We're
many
national.
corners of the
You know
United
what?
States right now.
Just proving that if you want to start a podcast and everyone's from different states or countries, it's still doable. Everything is possible and nothing is impossible as long as you got the power of technology on your side.
Way to be passionate.
Preach.
And what about you, Jonathan? Anything exciting?
Yeah. So, well, side note, funny story. I was just submitting an audition for. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to say because
You don't want to
probably
jinx yourself?
No, it's not that. I probably shouldn't talk about the logistics of the audition. But I'm just going to say there was a funny story behind the audition, and I'll tell you that offline. But my week was good, and it's been sunny here in California as usual. And I am excited to go to Seattle in a couple weeks.
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
see you for
So
the holidays.
yes.
I have nothing going on with my life. So let's move forward with the actual question. See, this is what I'm saying. There's some weeks, sometimes nothing's going exciting with one or all of us, me in particular, which I actually don't mind. My whole existence has been kind of crazy. So I enjoy boredom weeks where nothing exciting happens. It's nice, I think. But okay. Read a question, little skull. What is the best gift you ever gotten?
Ooh.
I think.
I have one, but it wasn't necessarily the gift, but how it was gifted to me is always my favorite gift.
What is it?
I got an iPod for Christmas, but I usually can guess really easily what my mom and my sister are going to get me because I'm in their heads all the time. So my mom literally planned out a way I wouldn't know. She when I came downstairs one day, a couple days before Christmas, she was wrapping up a giant empty box. She's like, "Oh, I'm just doing it to fill out the tree, make it look pretty." And I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." She even showed me the empty box, which I always thought was weird, but kind of never paid attention to it. Well, she had two. In the other giant empty box, she actually taped down an iPod for me, so that if you shook it, it wouldn't rattle even. And she kept it secret, and she hid it, and because also before that, I had a little iPod Nano, which are only iPhones that play music.
Yeah.
And it had gotten stolen, and I was super sad. But then she got me a new one, and I was really excited. And she's like, "Open up the big gift." I'm like, "It's an empty box. You told me it was an empty." She's like, "Just open it up," and there it was. So that was actually really creative the way she was able to hide it from me.
Mine was probably my Blackmagic 4K camera. Because my family got it for me. My family does a thing for Thanksgiving where they do something for the grandkids of the family, where everybody pitches in to get a gift. Each of my cousins, and then it rotates through the year. Each year is a different grandchild. So when my year came up, my family got their money together to get me a 4K camera, and a dang good one.
Oh, that's so
I love
nice.
that camera. And it is easily like one of the best things, because not only is it something I really wanted, but it's also something I can use for my career. And that was the point. They were like, we wanted to get you something we know you're going to use and something you really want. So here you go. And I appreciate them for that. I love them for that, among many other reasons. um, and I have been dying to like get back to using it more.
We'll go on a hike. You can use the camera.
Yeah,
We'll go on a hike.
need to do more B-roll stuff.
What about you, Jonathan?
Mine was both transportation things. Mine was probably either my Jeep that I had when I was 5 to like or 4 to 8 or something like that, somewhere along those years. And it was a little Jeep, and I would ride around the neighborhood in it.
Power Wheels?
If that was I don't know what the brand was.
But if it's like one of those little ones that like the kids ride, like those are the colloquial term is like Power Wheels.
Yeah. Right. And it had a little. It was like a legit car, a legit vehicle. I could ride around in it, max probably like 7 miles per hour. If
yeah, I'm about to say 5 miles.
That's a powerful car.
Right.
I mean, for a kid.
Yeah.
Well, growing up, I had one of those like really plasticky red McDonald's looking ones that you powered with your feet.
Oh yes.
So
yes.
I watched a kid. Someone posted on my Facebook a kid who they had Power Wheels as part of their costume for Halloween, and he drove up to the house, got his little piece of candy, and then he only took one. He was very polite because no one was out there. It was just a bowl sitting on the porch. But he grabbed his one piece of candy, and then he got back in his car and he did a full J turn and like whipping it, and then pulled out. I was like, that kid should get his own light. He drives better than some adults out here.
You said they were. So you did you get another little Jeep?
Well, the other one was a bike when I think I was about. I think it was for my either 8th or 9th birthday, and I remember in my mind coming home and the sight of the bike from my parents, and I was just like, oh my goodness, yes, I love this bike. I want to get a bike now. And I probably should, but that's another story. So
see, I still know how to ride my bike, but it's like I feel like I'm not gonna get one until like I don't know, maybe like I have kids or something, and then it's like, Dad, ride with me. Like that's like, all right, come on, grab your bike.
Last time I rode a bike, I crashed into a light post and actually broke the metal on the bike. And then last time I touched a bike, carrying it down to storage, I tripped, it fell on me, and it actually cut my back pretty bad. So I'm not a fan of bikes.
Drama associated with bikes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's personal. At this point, I feel like I keep saying this a lot lately. I feel like it's personal, and I'm getting. I think taking everything a lot more personally lately. But yeah, sweet. Both of you guys are sweet. And I like. Jerome, that was also really nice because it also showed that your family supported in the career move you went. Because sometimes it's hard especially when you come from a person of color, like you have a hard time with families when they don't always support your like creative careers.
Mm-hmm.
So coming from that, that's also adorable that they do for all the grandkids once a year. That's actually really sweet just on Thanksgiving.
It's always something like some of them have like helped with paying rent. One of my cousins, they got their rent paid for like a month. Just to make it easier. Another one, they got like.
I'd rather have that.
Like yeah, one of them.
Like, there's a lot of devices I want, but like red one.
But you know,
like, sweet.
Yeah, I love my family. But the great thing about gifts and what we're gonna give y'all as a gift of keeping the franchise going.
I knew this transition, this segue.
It was a bad transition. I don't care.
You paused for a little bit longer than I think you could.
Welcome to Trivia 4.
Oh, we're still going.
Okay. The franchise. That's what this is going to be titled.
Nothing good ever comes out of a 4th sequel.
The Trivia trilogy was intense in and of itself. All right, but the 4th movie this time, I don't know. I feel like
reboot.
Next time we here's the thing. Not only is it like a reboot of the franchise, coming new and improved, but I feel like next time we gotta throw a curveball in. We gotta have like a fourth guest who's like an extra element.
And also, all three of us have won each of the trivia games. So this is truly
Hey, when you come into
a new
Zion,
beginning.
live trivia.
Yeah,
Bring
someone's
on-
about to one up the other two people.
And you know what? Also, I thought about too is that it's like it's so much fun. I'm glad we started doing these episodes. It's been a fun time to do them. But it's allowed me to learn some stuff, like actually,
What about our movie choices or the trivia in general?
I don't know, maybe both. more about the trivia in general. The only person we can't invite is Indy, because then it's a predetermined
Oh yeah.
outcome.
Right.
He's just gonna win. Although we did beat him a couple times at Trivia
That's
Murder
true.
Party.
No. Who would kill us would be Avery and Leo.
Right.
Oh yeah, them too. No,
They kicked
Yaren.
our asses.
Yaren and Leo.
Urine and Leo. Apologies. Urine and Leo. They kicked our asses.
That's
They did.
true.
They were too good.
All right.
So-
Well, let's get this game started.
Yeah.
Just
So
a
for those
reminder-
who don't know, sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, just a reminder, if you have not listened to our previous trivia mob, not trivia mob, that's with all day, trivia games, then you should be watching this on YouTube because
To get the full experience.
Right, and who knows, we might pick a category that's visual for whatever reason. So you definitely want to be tuned in for that. And
We've done
go
a
ahead,
few
Jerome.
visual ones, and they've been hilarious.
They have.
I was just gonna say, no, if you don't know how the trivia rounds go, I'll explain it. If this is your first time watching one of our trivia episodes, it's that each person will do their own personal round of trivia with a topic that is chosen. The way we choose topics is that the one person will choose the category, the second person will choose the subcategory, and if there's a subcategory, then the person playing that round gets to choose whatever their subcategory is. So that's how we're going to go the first time. Everyone's going to do their own singular round. Then after that, all three of us are going to join in on one final round to determine who the winner is. You get points based off how many questions you get right. And at the end of the final round, we'll determine who has the most points and who's the winner. If we have a tie, which we did in Trivia Round 3, in that game, we did a whole extra round for just the two people involved in the tie for a tiebreaker. But this time, I'm saying it now, so it's established. This time, we're just going to go straight sudden death, which means that we're going to do an extra round, but it'll be sudden death mode, which means the first person to get the question wrong will be eliminated, and the person left will be the winner.
Yes. And the person who's not in contention for the tie, if that's the case, will pick the category.
That's right. And I forgot about that part. That's right. Whoever's not in contention for the tie, they get to pick all of it. The category, the subcategory, the subcategory, the subcategory, all of that.
Yes. All right. Thank you for those rules, Jerome. Now I will share my screen and we will get this game started. So, Alex, as the current Trivia Plaza reigning
Trivia
champion, you will go first.
Yeah.
Jerome and I will pick the categories, and Jerome, you want to pick the first category?
Yeah, sure. You know what? Let me hit that pop music.
That's
Pop
the
music.
worst for me. I know nothing of music.
I don't think we've touched this one yet.
We have. I lost.
Oh,
Yeah,
we did.
and I will lose too.
Jonathan, it's on you
Ooh.
now. You pick subcategory.
I love me some Eurovision.
No, because
Don't do that to her. Already, this pop music already is hard. You gonna go Eurovision on her?
I don't want to do 2020s because I feel like that might be too easy. Lyrics could be fun. Is that one of the categories that you did, Jerome?
I did song
Lyric?
title.
Okay. Lyrics artist, I don't know what that means.
I'm terrible at art.
I think lyrics artist
Lyrics.
is what artist sang these lyrics is probably.
Oh, okay. I think I might go with lyrics general. I think that might be fun.
For you. There you go.
All right,
Okay.
Alex, it's on you.
Oh. Let's go.
Okay, we got Christmas lyrics, we got lyrics and man song title one. I don't know what that means. Lyrics and Oscar winning, or I guess it's song by a man, song by a woman, song by an Oscar, song by from
lyrics
an Oscar
and man
winning
song. Go with lyrics man song title one. I just want to know, honestly.
All right.
All right, Jerome, go ahead.
Can you match these lyrics with these songs that all contain a man's name in their titles?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Here
Rubber
we go.
band. These words are from which song? I'm only going to say that for this one thing so people know what's up. He said one more job ought to get it. One last shop before we quit it. One more for the road. Is this A, Cotton Eye Joe, B, Happy Jack, C, Lido Shuffle, or D, Jack and Diane?
Jack and Diane, aren't those the kids from Blackish? Those are the twins.
I don't watch
Anyway,
it.
sorry.
I don't
I
know.
don't watch Blackish.
Those are the names.
The dad annoys me too much. Let's go with Lido Shuffle. I have no idea. The only song I know there is Cotton Eye Joe.
Same, actually. All right.
Oh!
Ooh.
Alex is on the board.
I didn't feel like it was
You
something
got
from
it
The
right.
Who. Yeah, I know The Who, but I've never heard that song.
These words are from which song? I know what I said last time. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, if you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, just don't ask me what it was. Is this A, Dennis by Blondie, B, Mickey by Tony Basil, C, Luca by Suzanne Vega, or D, Poncho and Lefty, Towns by Towns Van Zandt, I think is how you pronounce that.
I only know Mickey. I'm gonna go with, this sounds like some weird 80s song. So Blondie, Dennis.
All right.
Blondie song they always play. We were looking for Luca by Suzanne Vega.
Damn it.
The only song that I always hear on repeat from Blondie is Heart of Glass in every movie that takes place in the
No,
70s.
they had another song.
No, they have tons of hits. It's just that's the one.
Oh, that's
that,
what
like,
you hear. I was like,
if your movie takes place in the 70s, they're playing Heart of Glass somewhere.
I know there's like some movie from like the 80s. It just sounds like something from the 80s. That's all I can think.
These words are from which song? When you get caught between the moon and New York City. Is this from A, You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon, B, Jacob's Ladder by Huey Lewis and the News, D, Arthur's Theme by there's double parentheses, Arthur's Theme, parentheses, Best That You Can Do by Christopher, no last name,
By Christopher.
or D, What's the Frequency, Kenneth by REM.
I feel like this is either Paul Simon or Huey Lewis in the News.
I have no clue
no
what any of
clue
these songs are.
Same.
Or maybe it's one of the things where it's like you don't know the title, but if you heard the song, you would know it.
Probably.
And again, I know nothing. For reference, I used to listen to punk pop, punk rock, punk music, rock music, heavy metal stuff in high school. So a lot of people don't know that. And it was super funny because one time at work, I was by myself and I was listening to some stuff I used to listen to high school, basically
Listen to
just
some
people
MCR.
fucking screaming. And a person walked in and they're like, I thought I was low. And I'm like, my bad. They're like, what was that? I'm like, don't worry about it. Let's go Jacob's Ladder, because I know Jacob's Ladder was set in New York, the movie.
All right.
Ooh, you're looking for Arthur's Theme by Christopher No Name.
That's not fair. They didn't give you the last name.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that would have definitely helped.
He never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar like a ringing bell.
Ooh, that's a line.
A, Levin by Elton John. B, Jeremy by Pearl Jam. C, Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. Or D, My Name is Prince by Prince and NPG.
This was
Really
smart
good
because
one.
these are all like named. Oh, that's the category. Never mind. Forget I said that.
I'm gonna go with Johnny Be Good.
All right.
It was
Oh,
Johnny Be Good. You know
That
what
had
I just
such
realized?
a flow to it, though. So I was like,
Every
that's...
single answer has been C so far.
oh,
no,
has it?
I've clicked C and
Yes. Yeah, you got C for the first one, which was Lido Shuffle. You didn't do C for the other two. And then you did C to this one. So all of them have been C so far. It's weird. Don't bank on that. I'm just saying.
Well, now you make me feel like I should, but go on.
Uh-oh. He's either helping Alex a lot or sabotaging
Making
her.
everything worse. I don't know anymore. And I'm already halfway through. So
You know my history with trivia. You remember Halloween night, all right? I'm not to be trusted.
that is true too.
Yeah, he was savage.
If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. Is this A, Dennis by Blondie? B, Mickey by Tony Basil?
Here we go,
C,
Trivia
You
Plaza
Can
with the
Call Me
duplicate
Al by
answers.
Paul Simon? Or D, Poncho and Lefty by
Yeah, but
Towns
none of
Van
these
Zandt?
were touched though. So
That's true, but I mean, all four of these have been answered.
you'll be my bodyguard.
Oh, they have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All
yeah,
four of
that's
these,
right.
just in different questions.
They were all the
they're-
first four answers.
They were in, but not. Yeah. Let's go with Dennis and Blondie. I have no idea.
Ooh, we're looking for You Can
It
Call Me
was-
Al by Paul Simon, which was also C yet again. It's cheating you. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Is this A, What's the Frequency, Kenneth by REM? B, You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon? C, Jacob's Ladder by Huey Lewis and the News? Or D, Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz?
I'm gonna go.
I feel like I have a feeling on what it
I
is, but
I
don't
know this answer because I know this song.
I feel like I'm gonna go with the Gorillas.
That's what I want to went with. And Jerome, if this was my question, I would have known that the Gorillas is right because I know you love the Gorillas.
Yes, it
I
is
didn't know-
indeed the Gorillaz.
So
I know
like,
that song by heart. I love that
There's
song.
there's certain ones that they have such a rhythm to it, and I'm like, oh, I know the people who sing other songs, and I know the flow they got, so I'm matching flow to flow when I know it.
Well, that's why I
Mhm.
kind of sang
And
it in the cadence because it's like I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah, I
just,
know that song.
I feel like that is a Gorilla song, so I was like, yeah. That
And they
has
sing about the
several songs.
future a lot too.
They do also that thing where they're like, I'm not feeling this, but I'm kind of feeling this. So like, but it's almost like the same thing. Anyway,
Anyway,
Next question. And feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Is this A, Cotton Eye Joe by the Rednecks? B, Uncle Albert slash Admiral Halsey, by Paul McCartney? Me and Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin? Or D, Hit the Road Jack by Ray Charles?
I want to say Hit the Road Jack.
that also would have been my answer.
Ooh,
Oh,
me
Me and Bobby McGee.
McGee by Janis Joplin. At home drawing pictures of mountaintops with him on top.
Oh,
This A, Fernando by ABBA. B, Sweet Baby James by James Taylor. C, Jeremy by Pearl Jam. Or D, Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry?
I know it's not Fernando.
Is Fernando in Mamma Mia?
Yeah, the second one.
isn't this sung by Pierce Brosnan?
It is sung by Cher.
Oh, okay.
Cher.
I know my Mamma Mia. There's
Pull
rumors
up a
there's gonna be a
Cher.
third one. There's rumors there's gonna be a third Mamma Mia.
Oh,
Let's go with Jeremy, since I have no clue, and the C tends to be more correct. So
I don't
go with that.
I don't know the lyrics to Jeremy. I know
I don't
Even
know
Flow.
the-
That's all I know by Pearl Jam.
I know.
And not even the whole song. Just
I know
Even
Fernando
Flow.
is not the, or at least I now hope not. I've been singing completely different. Oh, okay. So C works.
Hey,
It
correct.
was Jeremy by Pearl Jam. That's not Jeremy, but that's how Pearl Jam sings. Anyway, hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head. Is this A, Tom Dooley by the Kingston Trio? B, Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard by Paul Simon? C, Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield? Or D, Romeo and Juliet by the Dire Straits?
Hey, these are all new answers.
I know it's not Jesse's Girl because I actually really love that song.
Jesse's Girl.
It's got it going on.
That's-
Anyway.
Those are two different songs. What you
No, Jesse's Girl. It's got it going on.
That's Stacy's mom.
That's Stacey's mom. Yes.
I'm now playing.
No, it's Jesse's Girl. I wanna be with Jesse's Girl.
You don't know the lyrics either.
Where can I find a woman like that?
Then I'm playing Stacey's mom in my head now. I don't know where that came from. I feel like Romeo and Juliet or Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard. I'm gonna say Romeo and Juliet if it involves crying.
That would have been my rationale too.
Right? Like I can't. Like it sounds kind of sad.
See, I went
Right.
more morbid. I thought "Hang Down Your Head" was them dying. So
Romeo and Juliet did die though.
I know. I'm saying you're saying they're crying and alive. Like I'm saying no.
Well, no. I meant like Romeo's
Well, Juliet cried
crying
when she found Romeo.
Yeah. Or like Down by the Schoolyard because I'm thinking, oh, lost love from a childhood. But let's go Romeo and Juliet because I got no clue. No idea.
Oh,
We're looking for
Neither
Tom
one.
Dooley by the Kingston Trio. Last question. Oh, love me tender, baby. Don't be cruel. Return to sender. Treat me like a fool. Is this Alejandro by Lady Gaga? What's the Frequency, Kenneth by REM? Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp? Or Calling Elvis by Dire Straits?
I'm gonna go with Lady Gaga. This feels like her.
I don't remember Alejandro that much, so I don't actually know.
I think it goes Alejandro. That's
mean, that's
all
the
I know.
chorus. but that's all I know.
It's got a beat to it, and I like it. That's all I
Right.
know.
Okay.
Ooh, we
Calling
look for
Elvis.
Calling
Really?
Elvis by the Dire Straits.
You know, that's
So,
rude. Why do they have to put
Alex-
the average score and your score?
It cracked me
Like
up
that?
when
It feels rude.
if you a grade.
Alex is on the board with 4 points.
Or all right. That could be
Shut
a
up,
good-
Jonathan, with your positivity. I love you, but shut up with your positivity.
I'm just saying,
Don't
I don't
spin
know.
this.
I don't know what category I'm gonna get, so 4 might be something to aspire for. 2.
Get out of here with your positivity.
Oh, this is not the right one. Okay.
All right, Jonathan, your turn. Alex, you go
all
ahead and
right.
pick the category.
Let's go with pop music. Let's keep this singing. I enjoy us singing. I like hearing us sing.
All right, Jerome, you got the subcategory.
Oh, let me hit them 80s though. Let me get them 80s.
Uh-oh.
I hate the 80s. Damn.
I want to give you some variety. You got some
This is
options,
a
Jonathan.
lot. Wow. Oh my gosh. Concert tour names? No, definitely not going for that.
Oh yeah.
80s founding members? I don't think I would know that. 1985 songs 3. Birth names 1980s. Ooh, that could be interesting. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at the average score.
Go
Yeah, I'm
for it.
about to say, will it? Because it's 3.87 people actually get it right and succeed.
Why don't you just do like one hit wonders?
Oh,
I
where's
feel like
that? Oh, okay. One hit wonders. Okay, that sounds fun.
I
Let's do
honestly
that.
just want to keep singing in my head. I'm enjoying
That's
it.
probably doable.
Singing in my
Do
head.
you know which musicians had their only U.S. top 40 hits with songs such as Funky Town, Mickey, and 99 Love Balloons?
Oh,
We'll find out
I will not know this.
as soon as Jonathan hits that play button.
This is not gonna end well.
Ooh, I love this song. The song in question is "She Blinded Me with Science." Science. Science.
I don't know the song.
I do know the song, but I don't know the artist, and that's the thing with this category.
Is it by Paul Hardcastle, Devo, Concan, or Thomas Dolby?
So I don't think it's Devo because their Billboard hit was "Whip It."
And whip it good.
I
like music, man.
That's why I said I want to keep the music going.
I don't know the rest of these people. Concan? What? That sounds like a slur.
You know what? I won't lie. It kind of does. Like a little bit of a like. That's an insult now.
You Concan son of a gun! Don't you talk to me ever again.
I'm gonna say either Paul Hardcastle or Thomas Dolby. My first inkling is Paul Hardcastle, so I'm just gonna go with him. Oh, dang
You're
it.
looking for Thomas Dolby. So close. The song in question is Mickey. Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind.
Read the artist first before you start singing?
No. In the mood. Is it by Jane Weidlin? I will go with that.
Weidlin?
Weidlin or Weidlin?
Tony Basil, Double, or Frida? I think I know this one.
So
I know.
I wanna say it's by a group, and Double sounds like a group. So I am going to say Double.
Tony Basil.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, I would have went with Jane. Now this one I absolutely know. So I'm not even gonna sing it. I'm not even gonna give you a chance. The song in question is Funky Town. Is this by Lips Incorporated or Lips Inc., Diva, Van Stevenson, or Patrick Swayze, who I didn't know had a singing career?
So it's definitely.
I guess so.
Well, hey, Eddie Murphy had a song too.
He has one hit with Rick James.
And so Patrick Swayze may have one hit.
Right.
That's true. These are one hit wonders.
Yeah.
So it's not Devo. It's not Patrick Swayze. I want to say it's Lips Inc.
Oh, would you look at that? He has many songs.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with Lip Sync.
It is indeed Lip Sync. I knew that one. I knew that one entirely. The song in question, 19. I don't know this one. Is it like at least not by heart? Is this by Jet Healy, Honeymoon Suite, After the Fire, or Paul Hardcastle? All these are band names, by the way. None of them are just like just random words.
Wait, so Jeff Healy and Paul Hardcastle are bands?
No. I mean like Honeymoon.
Those are
and After the Fire.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, those are just people who might have a band, but they are not the band.
I do not.
I started saying "Take Me to Church" in my head. I know this song vaguely, but what came into my head was "Take Me to Church."
So I at the first sight of the song name, I'm not familiar with it. I'm gonna go for. I'm honestly just gonna take a random guess, and I'm gonna say Honeymoon Suite, and maybe the Honeymoon Suite was room number 19. So there we go. That's my rationale.
Go for it.
And that was wrong.
Paul Hardcastle.
Rumors.
Paul Hardcastle. Rumor. You should get this one. Hold on. Actually, no. This is a different Rumors. Never mind.
You were thinking the Rumors. Wait,
Rumors, the album by Fleetwood Mac. I forgot. They don't have I don't think they have a song Rumors. It's just the album is titled.
It's the album.
Oh,
Lizzo has a song.
I think I might. I know Lizzo does. Not Lizzo. Lizzo does have a song called with Cardi B.
Rumors. Is it A, Devo? I'm going back to the letters because it helps my brain. A, Devo. B, Carla Bonif or Bonif. C, Climby Fisher, not to be confused with Carrie Fisher. or D, Timex Social Club? Boy,
So
that's a pull. I haven't heard about Timex Social Club in a minute.
I feel like I know
I
them,
think-
but I don't recall them.
I think I may know this one, and I don't know. I think I know how this song goes too, but I'm not 100% sure.
yeah,
I can hear like the ooh, like I can hear that aspect of it. And I think I want to say it's Carla Bonoff. This is out of the depths of my mind, but I'm not sure. Let me see.
Hey man, hit it. Ooh, you're looking
And that's
for
wrong.
Timex Social Club.
All right, I'm feeling a little better about my score.
See, I told you.
The song in question is Tarzan Boy. Is it A, Baltimore, B, Dexys?
Dexys?
Dexys, there we go.
Midnight
Dexys
Runners.
Midnight Runners, C, Thomas Dolby, or D, Timex Social Club.
Or they were
Okay, so I can
the
rule
last one.
You can limit.
Right, so I can
eliminate
rule
two.
one. So I can rule. Oh yeah, I can rule Thomas Dolby out and Timex Social Club.
Mhm.
So I have a 50-50 chance.
Hey, Mr. Cheddar.
Hey, Chatter.
Cheddar, what's the answer? Give me it.
Getting chin
So
scratches. He's a little busy.
Tarzan was a runner.
Are you trying to pull a me right now and try to use ridiculous deductive reasoning?
You know, I was telling my sister earlier, I'm like, oh, we're doing the trivia thing. And I feel like I want to really win. She's like, why? Is it being competitive? I'm like, no, it's Jerome's logic with the Kool-Aid. It still gets me. You like haunt my dreams with that logic.
I'm gonna say this name we can't pronounce, Midnight Runners. And of course it was Baltimore. Oh my gosh.
You see, where you messed up at is that Baltimore has a marathon all the time. And then on top of that, you already were going good with the running
get
thing.
to the next question.
No. This one you should get. This song in question is Just the Two of Us. Is it by Grover Washington Jr., Taco, Morris Day, or Jimmy Harden with Cinch?
I do believe I know this one, and I love this song, and I do believe it's Grover Washington Jr.
Just the two of us. We
Finally.
can make it if we try. Just the two of us. All right, man.
I can give you more pets, but you need to come up here.
It was Grover Washington Jr., by the way, for those who are curious in the audio version. Here we go. Song in question. Keep your hands to yourself. God dang it. Is it A, the Georgia Satellites, B, SOS Band, C, Climby Fisher, or D, Double? I don't know. I just felt like doing it.
So I have no rationale for any of these things.
Yeah,
I don't even know what to think of.
I know one song from the SOS Band like by heart, or not by heart, but like without having to hear it. But I can't remember the name right now.
How is the average score on this quiz a 6 point something? I don't understand.
Here's the thing: you got to know like pop music. Like this is all like '80s pop music that like if you probably grew up in that era, it's easy.
You didn't grow up in that era, boy.
It's easy.
Well, you didn't grow up in that era. You seem to know everyone.
I don't know everyone. I just know. Singing. I know a good chunk of them. I don't know everyone though.
Just blind pick.
Yeah.
Point, I think.
Honestly, Climby Fisher.
Go with C. It's been working.
Right. I'll say Climby Fisher. Of course, I was gonna pick that at first too. Oh my gosh.
Song in question. Beds are burning. Is this A, Daz Band, B, Eddie Brickell and New Bohemians, C, Scandal, great TV show, or D, Midnight Oil?
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do here. Oil, when you mix it with fire, it burns. Beds are burning, midnight oil, bam.
He's trying to.
Hey, that worked. Trying something.
All right, last question. The song title is She's Like the Wind. Is this by A, Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers, B, Bobby McFerrin, C, Patrick Swayze, or D, When in Rome?
So I know it's not Bobby McFerrin because I know his number one hit is the "And on them morning where you been." That song, I think that's his number one song, or that's his song.
It's James.
Yes, and he's a white dude, and a lot of people like in that era thought he was black. But anyway,
It's just like what's his face? Dude who be singing Y'all mo be there. Michael McDonald, that's his name. Y'all mo be there.
I want to say this is Is Ziggy Marley too early for the 80s? I feel like Ziggy Marley was like the 90s.
He might have been in the around in the 80s and then got popular in the 90s.
But then
But it's and the Melody Makers.
this is the 90s, yeah. Like, so if he was around, it would have been.
And also 80s doesn't necessarily because remember, 80s also includes 89.
Right. I'll say Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. The only other song I know by Ziggy Marley is the Arthur theme song. So I'm going to say Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. Of course, it was Patrick Swayze. Of course.
He had to get one in there. So this is the lowest beginning score we've had for trivia ever.
So really,
Jonathan's on the board with 3 points.
Jerome, all you have to do is get like better than 4.
But then we have the bonus round.
Yeah, but then we have the bonus round, so there's no guarantee I'll win. And plus, I'm not picking this category. I'm just here.
Okay, Alex, go ahead and pick Jerome's first category.
You picked the first category. I picked the second.
Okay.
I picked your first.
Should we go with a whole pop music episode?
I say do it now.
Okay. And Alex, pick the subcategory.
I'm gonna be there.
Let's
stuck in my head
let's do Eurovision.
I don't know nothing about Euro. I don't know nothing about
so let's keep the scores low.
Let's keep the score. You want the score to be 0? I'm not gonna get any of these.
Jerome's gonna come up with some crazy
I gotta
rationale.
find a way to keep my score high-ish. I started off low.
Okay, Jerome, you get to choose out of one of these categories.
You know what? I'm gonna hit the OG. Let me hit the Eurovision countries, 1956 through 1984.
Wow, that has an average score of 4.65.
You know what? That's all right. We finna do this. Do you know which countries won the Eurovision Song Contest the given years? You damn right I don't. Let's hit that play button.
You know, so, actually, no, I'm not going to say that because this might be one of the. No, it won't. It might be. So anyway, let's play. All right. Which country won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1977?
You know what? I'm pretty sure Greece was popping that year. Let me get Greece real quick.
All right.
Also, we didn't read the answers, but
I know.
France,
but you sounded set on Greece, so let's go with Greece.
Luxembourg, and Denmark. I was gonna go with France too. That was my first.
Well, maybe if you let him read the question properly, you'd have a moment to mull over.
Fine, go ahead, Jonathan. Do the whole thing.
All right. Which country won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1980? Was it A, Ireland, B, Greece, C, Netherlands, or D, Sweden?
You know what? Let me get them. 1980 seemed like it was a good year for the Swedish. Meatballs was popping. Chocolate was on fleek. So I don't know if that's a thing that Sweden also does, but let's just get Sweden out there.
What, chocolate?
Yeah, chocolate.
All right.
Ooh.
It was all Ireland. Right. All the answers have been A so far.
I wanted to figure out the pattern, so here it is. I don't care what the answer is gonna be. It's all gonna be A. I promise you.
All right. Which country won the Eurovision Song Contest in 73? Was it Luxembourg, United Kingdom, France, or Israel?
I'm telling you right now, it's Luxembourg.
All right.
Kingdom.
Oh, there it is.
It is Luxembourg. All right. Which country won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1962? Was it United Kingdom, B, France, C, Netherlands, or D, Italy?
You know, it was the UK. You know, they was out here, bad teeth and all, sipping the tea while they won the contest.
I'm just going to click the button.
Oh, it's France.
It was B, France.
How dare you betray me like this?
Well, I mean, technically, no, I'm not. No historical references. Just go.
All right. Which country won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1983? Was it A, United Kingdom, B, France, C, Luxembourg, or D, Ireland?
You know what? I was wrong. It wasn't 1980. 3 years later, though, then the United Kingdom got their shot. They finally won the Eurovision Song Contest. I mean, they probably won before that, but they definitely, this was the win that defined everything. It changed the game for Eurovision. It's definitely United Kingdom this time.
All right, let's see. It's definitely not. It was Luxembourg.
Where is Luxembourg?
I don't know. It's near Germany. It's
I thought
a
it
small
was in Germany, but yeah, I'm like, I don't think that's right.
Also, side note, this won't give, because I know what this, since we know what this category is about. Celine Dion was a representative for, I can't remember which country, but she won the Eurovision Song Contest one year.
Would have to be probably, I think the only one she's connected to is England or the United Kingdom.
And that year was 1978. I'm calling it now.
I don't think Celine Dion was that big in the 70s.
Well, you know what? No. That's okay.
So anyway, the question is, which country won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1978? And you're saying, Jerome, that it was...
you know what? This is when the UK, you know, I was too early. What it is, they was back in the past. That's when they won the Eurovision Contest.
Okay, really quick though, like, due to historical events, really shouldn't be banking on the United Kingdom. Just
listen,
saying.
I'm already I'm sure of it. This time, though, this time it's definitely them. It was the United Kingdom representing with the red, white, and blue across the pond.
All right, let's see.
Israel. I mean, you got the white and blue part right.
Jerome's gonna have a vengeance for the United Kingdom after this episode.
The United Kingdom historically has not been on our favoring. But anyway, what about in 1971, Jerome? Who won it that time?
Who won it in 1971? Was it A, Monaco, B, Israel, C, France, or D, the Netherlands?
See, this is when the United Kingdom was no longer in the running. You know, they didn't have anybody to represent that year. But this is the earliest that there's been a question. You mean they? You know what? But you know who did though? It was Monaco. Monaco has been holding it down ever since, and people have not been giving them their respect. But today, I'm gonna give them respect because they won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1971. I'm calling it now. Go ahead and do it. I don't even have to look. I already know it's the answer.
Let's see. Oh, and you are.
What did I tell you? I already knew.
That logic worked out. There you go.
All right, Jerome. Which country won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1960?
Now I know what you think.
A, Sweden, B, France, C, United Kingdom, or D, Ireland?
Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm going to say the United Kingdom. I got to tell you that as much as I want to bank for my UK brethren and sister over there, it's not them. This time. It's definitely Sweden. Sweden was out there killing it in 1960. They had the belt, and the UK wasn't having it, which is why they won later on in the decade. So I'm going with Sweden. It's probably wrong, and it's probably the UK. But you know what? Screw it. No, go with the United Kingdom. You know, I've already dug it, like gone into this well one too many times for it not to be right.
All right, let's see.
It was me.
You forget that a country could win more than once, so it's not always process of elimination.
Honestly, this is always just. It seems like France is doing really well. They got some good singers over there. Apparently.
Right.
All right. What about
At least it wasn't
1956?
Sweden, though. All right, who won in
That's true.
1956? Was it A, nothing against Sweden, but that was his other answer. Was it A, France? Was it B, Luxembourg? Was it C, Switzerland? Or D, the Netherlands?
Let me tell you something about 1956 real quick. Follow me, if you will. You know who was on and popping during that time? It was Luxembourg. That's for sure. They had it going on, and with whatever it is Luxembourg do, because I don't know nothing about that country.
All right, Luxembourg, final answer. Here we
He's out
go.
here making crepes. I don't know.
And
It
it
was the
was
Swiss.
Switzerland. Man, you forgot cheese was popping that year. Okay, Swiss cheese was
Cheese and
popping.
chocolate.
Cheese
Yes,
is always
chocolate.
great. I love cheese.
Cheese is great. All right, who won in 1967? Was it A, France, B, Sweden, C, Luxembourg, or D, United Kingdom? And this is the last question, by the way.
For the last question, I can tell you right now without a shadow of a doubt, as a matter of fact, it is indefinitely the United Kingdom who was dominating in 1967 after losing all these times and knowing they was going to lose in the future. They had to shut them down, and so they picked 1967 to be the year that they was going to shut all the mouths, all the dusty mouths of everybody coming to the Eurovision competition who had something to say about the United Kingdom. 1967 was the year.
All right, here we go. Did the UK pull it off?
There you go.
go.
Finally.
Finally,
It ends with an F.
UK.
Yeah, I'm in the lead.
This is ridiculous. Look at this score, y'all.
Uh,
This is Jonathan with 3, me with 3, and Alex with 4.
I definitely manipulated the game to make sure my score stayed up. So, I'm very proud of that.
Payback for Jerome's manipulation during.
He did his best with the United Kingdom, but
listen, if it was gonna be the last one, I was gonna be like, first ones to die take on at London was gonna be a shutdown. Like, we ain't going. We ain't gonna support them. No way, no how. They let me down.
Okay, so with that, we will go into our bonus round. There is no tie. Or well, there wouldn't be. There could be. There could still be.
We're going into the final round, but yeah, if there is a tie, we'll see.
Yes.
So
who picks?
We'll go in the same order, but just with the pick in the category. So Alex, you'll go first. Jonathan, you'll go second, and I'll go third. Music.
Let's do movies. Let's get away from music because we apparently have no idea.
Where's movies? Oh,
right
here we
next
go.
to
right next to music.
Okay, we got general awards, characters, connections, directors, Disney, James Bond, matches. Quote, matches sounds really interesting. It's just piquing my interest. Actually, I want something that I don't think any of us would be good at.
Thanks.
Definitely not superheroes, definitely not Star Wars. What about specials?
Sure.
I have no idea what this entails.
Sure.
But specials.
That'd be TV movie specials.
Oh, okay. We got Alfred Hitchcock, Alien movies, Back to the Future trilogy, Harry Potter movies, Indiana Jones, Jason Bourne. We got all the franchises, basically.
I'm trying to find like something that I don't know even. Like, because a lot of these I know them.
You know Muppet movie guest actors?
Maybe not.
Do not pick Mamma Mia movies.
No, that's are automatically off the list.
Rude.
Let's do Muppet movie guest actors. That probably is like
I feel
enough that I feel like I can't just guess that.
And the average score is 4.3. So All right, Jerome.
Between 1979 and 2014, 8 theatrical films were released that featured the Muppets. All these movies had guest roles played by famous actors and actresses. Can you tell who played these roles? We'll find out when Jonathan hits the play button. First one, Mary, Gary's girlfriend.
Read this part first.
Who played this guest role in the Muppet movie? All right, who played Mary, Gary's girlfriend? Is it A, Tina Fey, B, Isla Fisher, C, Idina Menzel, or D, Amy Adams? I'm going B. I'm going Isla Fisher.
I think it's Tina Fey.
Amy Adams.
What did you? Oh, we all have different answers. Okay.
So I'm D.
Wait, are you on B or D? Because D is Amy Adams. B is Isla Fisher.
No, D. D is in Derek.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I'll pick the middle answer and let's see who's right.
It was
Alex
Amy
is
Adams.
correct.
What?
Like Alex solidifying her lead. Let's see. Who played this guest role in a Muppets movie? Who played Neville, a middle-aged British homeowner in The Great Muppet Caper? Is it A, Michael Palin, B, Terry Jones, C, John Cleese, or D, Eric Idle?
Who's John Cleese?
I don't know, but that's my answer because I know that name compared to the other three.
Terry Jones? Can I look up who John Cleese is?
No, that's cheating.
No, because
I don't know about his face.
All right.
Yeah, but it might come up with his IMDb and say you might know John Cleese from these movies.
All right.
You know how Google does it. They want you to have more than just what you need.
Sure, they are listening. I'm gonna go with Terry Jones.
What was your answer, Jerome?
John Cleese.
I was gonna say John Cleese too.
I got B. Oh, you can't see it. I wrote a B.
Oh,
and it is John Cleese.
Can I look up John Cleese now?
Yes.
I want to see his face.
John Cleese was the only person I knew on that list.
The same. It's like, who played this
yeah, if I had
role?
saw his face, it definitely would have been like, that's definitely him.
Who played this guest role in a Muppet movie? Nadia, a Russian prison warden in Muppets Most Wanted. Is it A, Jane Krakowski, C, Tina Fey, B, nope, that's all wrong. B, Tina Fey, C, Amy Adams, or D, Amy Poehler? I think this was Jane Krakowski.
I was gonna say Jane Krakowski as well.
Tina Fey.
Actually, I was gonna say Jane Krakowski or Tina Fey.
Well, pick one, man. You can only have one answer.
I'll say Jane Krakowski. Let's see. It was Tina Fey.
It was Tina Fey. You know what? It's just a safe bet. Go with the most famous person.
Jane Krakowski's pretty famous. Although
she is probably more she ain't Tina Fey famous. Yeah.
Well, who would you pick between these guys? Who's more?
So Alex has 6. Me and Jerome have 4.
Played this guest role in a Muppet movie. Was it Long John Silver in Muppet Treasure Island? Was it A, Tim Curry, B, Jerry Seinfeld, C, Albert Finney, or D, Billy Crudup? I'm going Tim Curry. I'm calling it now.
Same. You're stealing all my answers, Jerome. I'm gonna go with Tim Curry.
Like, yeah, but I saw haven't seen. I'm gonna go with Albert Finney. Just have a different answer.
All right, let's see. And it is Tim Curry.
That one I know, actually. I was like, I know I've seen Tim Curry with the Muppets.
So Alex has 6, Jerome and
I have 5.
We have 5. Jerome and
we're right behind her.
We're catching up.
Yeah, great. Thanks. So hold on. Wait. Before you do any questions, I have to text my mom real quick.
Very well. We'll take a quick commercial break.
It's nothing important. No, you're good. You're good. Go.
It was an extremely quick commercial break. Now we're back to the show. Who played this guest role in a Muppet movie? Bernie, a Hollywood agent in the Muppet movie. Is it A, Gene Wilder, B. Peter Boyle, C. Dom DeLuise, or D. Rick Moranis?
I don't know, but
Neither do I.
my
Bernie
eye
showed
goes to
a-
Rick Moranis. I don't know.
I still again do not recall what any of these like Gene Wilder I can kind of picture.
Rick
He's Willy
Moranis is
Wonka.
yeah. Rick Moranis is
Thank you. Yeah. What I'm
is
thinking.
Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, okay.
And
The other
Dom
two I
DeLuise,
can't
I know that name, but I'm not sure what he's in. And Peter Boyle, I've heard that name too.
Do you think?
Because I'm trying to think. Was the reboot of the Muppets movies called the Muppet movie or the?
I think it was
Muppets
the one that was recent, like last year, this year. I think that was just called The Muppets.
Or
The
it was just
Muppet
called The
movie.
Muppets, that's right.
The Muppet movie. This is from the 90s,
Right.
I think.
Right.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Dom DeLuise because I kind of vaguely remember him. I don't feel like I've seen Gene Wilder in a Muppet movie ever.
Same. That's why I'm like, I want to say Gene Wilder, but I feel like I've never seen him in a Muppet movie before.
He feels like he would be in a Muppet movie,
Right.
Yeah.
but like I don't think I've seen him in a Muppet movie.
All right,
I'm
let's
also
wait.
gonna go Dom DeLuise. That
Right?
sounds
Okay.
correct. Because I'm like Rick
He-
Moranis. I don't know if he'd be.
I feel like
in
he's
it.
a little too serious for a Muppet movie. But Dom DeLuise,
Oh no, Rick Moranis is. He is like a comical guy. I just don't see him in the.
I don't
Muppets.
see him acting with the puppets. But I meant
Mhm.
like Don DeLuise is like, if I'm remembering who that is correctly, he's like a bit of a bigger guy, right?
Maybe.
Unsure.
I know his son. His son is the guy who played the dad on Wizards of Waverly Place.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's cool. Then I think I am thinking of. I'm gonna go with him. That's
Okay.
Jonathan, what's your answer? Did you say your answer?
I said Rick Moranis.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, let's see.
It was
is
Dom
Dom
DeLuise. Wow. Made the right call on that one.
oh
Who
yeah.
played this guest role in a Muppet movie? Ebenezer Scrooge in The Muppet Christmas Carol. Was it A. Roger Moore, B. Anthony Hopkins, C. Christopher Lee, or D. Michael Caine?
Who's Christopher Lee?
Christopher Lee was in. I think he was in Knives Out as the old man.
Who's
Oh,
Roger
he
Moore?
passed away recently.
He did.
If that is the actor.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore's James Bond. The second one after what's his name?
original
Dang
guy.
it, Sean Connery. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying so hard to remember.
I'm gonna say Anthony Hopkins.
That's a good point though. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins. Because
He
Anthony
was-
Hopkins would do it.
He would. He's a weird dude. He's a
He would do
genuinely
it.
weird dude.
I'm changing my. I'm going Anthony Hopkins this way. You know what? I don't know. Because Michael Caine is also a guy who would do the Muppets too.
I feel like Michael Caine probably would, but I don't feel like he has though. I'm gonna say Christopher Lee.
I'm gonna stick with my original answer. I'm gonna stick with Christopher Lee. I'm gonna stick with Christopher.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
We
what's
were
my-
all
It was
wrong.
Michael Caine. I knew I
It was
should have went with
Michael
Michael Caine.
I'm like he feels like Gene Wilder, where like I could see you doing a Muppet movie,
Dang it.
but I don't think I've seen you in the Muppet movie. Muppets from
Because I was like,
Space.
Michael Caine would do it. He can be animated when he wants to be. Who played? So that was just a dummy round. Nobody won. That was my chance to catch up. God dang it.
Still hit.
Who played this guest role in a Muppet movie? K. Edgar Singer, the head of Covenant, from Muppets from Space. Is it Pat Hingle, Charles Durning, Alan Arkin, or Jeffrey Tambor? I'm going Jeffrey Tambor.
Who's Alan Arkin?
I know that name, but I don't know what he's been in.
I
but
can't
I'm
help you
going
there. I
with him.
can't think of what he's been in
I'm saying Alan Arkin.
right now.
Who's Charles Dunning?
Okay, Pat Hingle and Charles Durning, I don't know by name. Like, I would know if I've seen them. But
this is why I need faces. I'm gonna go with Jeffrey Tambor, just so we all have different answers.
I picked Jeffrey Tambor.
Oh,
That's
did
not
you?
a different answer.
Fine.
Yeah.
And you wanted Al Akron. I'll pick Pat Hingle.
Okay, let's see. I'll click on Pat. It's
Yes!
Jeffrey Tambor.
Yes!
Oh, now Jerome and Alex are tied.
Bringing up the rear. Yes. Who
Okay.
played this guest role in a Muppet movie? A Russian newspaper delivery girl in Muppets Most Wanted. Was it A, Selena Gomez, B, Chloe Grace Moretz? Yes. C, Dakota Fanning, or D, Haley Steinfeld? This one I'm gonna have to think about, like, who was popular at the time.
I could just keep singing that song in my head.
I want to say, God dang it, I want to say, Haley Steinfeld, but Chloe Grace Moretz, when Muppets Most Wanted came out, was still like pretty popular at the time.
I was in a movie with her as an extra, as a prom attendee.
I think it's Haley Steinfeld. I'm gonna go Haley Steinfeld.
Alex, what's your answer?
I'm trying to picture Haley Steinfeld.
She's the one in she's been in like a lot of teen stuff. She's a singer.
Bumblebee. She's in Bumblebee as the main girl in that. She also is going to be in the new Hawkeye show as Kate Bishop. She's been in all the trailers. She also, voice-wise, she was the voice of Spider-Gwen in Into the Spider-Verse.
All things I have not seen, and I do not recognize her face. It's not in my head.
Hey, wait, you're not supposed to be looking her up.
I'm not.
I can't help you there.
This is
right?
what I'm
She's
doing.
I thought you said you didn't recognize her face.
No, I don't recognize her face in my head. No, if you guys ever see me down by that's what I'm doing. I like to have my hands doing something. I feel like Selena Gomez. Just because I feel like she, out of everybody, would want to be in a Muppet movie when she got older.
Mm-hmm.
She still has such a light spirit to her at times. When like Dakota Fanning went like hardcore, like I'm an adult, I'm only doing like grown-up movies now. So Selena Gomez still does funny shit.
That's true. And she Only Murders in the Building, side note, is a good show.
I love it.
I know. I am gonna go with Chloe Grace Moretz, and I'm pretty sure that's the answer. So
that was my second answer too. So Jonathan, only one got that one. Good for you.
If I get one more and you guys lose, this is a 3-way tie.
It's true. Who played this guest role in a Muppet movie as Tex Richmond, an oil magnate in The Muppets? Is it A, Chris Cooper, B, Peter Gallagher, C, Sam Shepard, or D, Dermot Mulroney? I see now why this has the rating it does, because some of these are names that I'm like, I don't even think about these people on an average day.
Right?
Yeah.
I can kind of picture Sam
Dermot
Shepard and Chris
Mulroney is the
Cooper.
only one I know by heart, by like face.
I can vaguely picture like Sam Shepard and Chris Cooper. I like the name Gallagher, but I don't know who Peter Gallagher is.
I know his name. I don't know right now what his face looks like, though.
The only person I know is Dermot Mulroney.
I'm gonna go with Chris Cooper because my sister's name is Chris.
I'm going with Dermot. I think Dermot is the way
I'm going with Dermot too.
I'm going with Dermot. That's the best I can do. I don't have any other reaening or anything.
I chose my sister.
We all have our own reasons, and they are all valid.
Lose, then you'll still win because you chose family. And that's
Ugh.
Andrew,
hey,
but it was Chris Cooper though. You weren't good. You weren't lucky.
Thank you, Chris.
So here's the thing. Before we read off this last question, I have no way of beating Alex at this point. Jerome If you get this question right and Alex does not, you can tie Alex, and then we'd go into our sudden death round. Or if Alex gets this right and you get it wrong, Alex wins.
True.
So, a lot on the line right now.
And if we both get it wrong, she still wins.
Right.
I'm okay with that too.
So, who played this guest role in a Muppet movie? An ice cream vendor in the Muppet movie. Is it A, George Burns, B, Johnny Carson, C, Frank Sinatra, or D, Bob Hope?
So I'm guessing this was the original one back from like 19.
Yeah, this is the original. The original.
When was the original came out?
I don't know. I don't.
That timeline would help.
Because the Muppets have been around since like the 60s.
Right. So it's like in the 60s. Okay.
So the Muppet movie was definitely in like the 70s.
The Muppet movie was in the 70s, I think.
I feel like
it's
it's
when they had color.
either John Carson or Bob Hope.
Same. Those are my two picks.
It's like one of my two. I like Bob Hope a lot. Is Bob Hope who I'm thinking about?
I want to go Bob Hope. Something's pulling me to that answer.
I love Frank Sinatra, so I'm gonna go with Frank, even though my answer doesn't really matter at this
Who's
point.
George Burns?
Was it?
He's a character in The Simpsons. I don't know.
Thank you.
The name sounds familiar. After this, I'm gonna.
Right?
Actually, I could look him up because I'm out of the running anyways.
Yeah, let me know at least like one thing he's been in.
Oh, you can't
Okay.
find out that information.
Too bad.
He's a
Who knows?
comedian.
Oh, thank you. That
They're-
makes
they're all-
everything so much easier.
I think most of them are
Between
comedians
John
except Frank.
Burns, Johnny Carson, Bob Hope.
Right.
Comedian.
They're all three comedians. Frank Sinatra's the only man out on that category.
He was in the Sunshine Boys. Never heard of it.
Nope. None of this is helping. 70s. I'm gonna go. You say Bob Hope, Jerome?
Mm-hmm.
I say Frank Sinatra.
I'm gonna go with Johnny Carson. Just
I feel like Johnny Carson's right, but Bob Hope's just pulling me, man. That's
I
pulling me
do
to
like Bob Hope. I always liked him, but I think Bob Hope would have been a little bit older by this time, and Johnny Carson became like big in like the 60s and
Sorry
70s.
about that.
Hi, Jerome's mom.
Yeah, she just left the room. She
Tell her I
lives
said
in a
hi.
townhouse, so I'm gonna try and quiet it down a little bit because her
We're almost done.
neighbors are on the other side of the wall. But we're
Um,
almost done, so it's okay.
Well, you don't know. Don't get too excited if the correct answer is Bob Hope. Wait, what did you say, Jerome? Bob Hope?
you said
I said Bob Hope.
I
If
think
the correct answer is Bob Hope, then we go to
It's not gonna
tiebreaker. If it's Johnny Carson, Alex wins. Let's see
not
what the
gonna be
correct
Bob Hope.
answer is. I'll click my answer. Frank Sinatra just
Also,
tells.
here's the thing: they already know if it is or isn't because if you're listening to this or watching this video, you see in the time code. So if it's cut, it's about to end. You already know it's about to go.
All right, let's see. And
It
it's
was
Bob
Bob
Hope.
Hope. I can't
Oh my
Damn it.
god.
believe
Oh my
something was
gosh.
pulling me to Bob
God.
Hope. I do.
Okay,
Ah,
we have
Hold on.
another exciting round of Trivia Plaza at our hands. Okay, I'm excited because I get to choose this next category. All right, so I'm out of the running. It's just Alex and Jerome. Next category, whoever loses a question first, if you don't both lose the question, whoever loses question first,
No idea who George Burns is. No.
or whoever, let's say this, whoever gets the correct answer by themselves first wins the game. There we go.
You want to go like full miscellaneous, like last time?
Ooh. But it'll be like miscellaneous and then subcategories under miscellaneous. Let's just go television. Let's pick a category. I'll pick a category that I think I might know really
Just
well.
pick one.
Let's take television.
Oh, let's do plots.
You don't get to
Alex-
pick. Go,
Alex-
Jonathan.
I like
Jonathan.
plots. Fine. Sorry.
You can't sway the host decision.
Clearly, my knowledge
Well,
is very limited. So
I'll do next trivia mob, Alex. I'll do plots for for your category.
Don't humor me.
I'll do casts. Okay. Let's do one with a high rating. So I'll go cast US TV show 2010 to 14.
Number 1.
All right. Can you recognize the cast members of famous American TV series like Game of Thrones, Homeland, The Walking Dead, House of Cards, and Modern Family? The Sudden Death. Let's play.
Maybe.
These are cast members of which TV series? Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Tony Hale, Anna Chlumsky, and Reed Scott. American Dad, Hannibal, Homeland, or Veep?
How do you want to do this? Because it's sudden death. Do you want
Do you
to
want
write it
to? Do you want
down?
to write it down?
We can do that. Yeah.
I'll write it down.
Since it's sudden death, I mean, it might go quicker.
I'll write it down. I have space in my journal for this.
Okay. All right. And answers, please.
I don't know if you can even see it.
Alex says B. Jerome says Veep. Oh, we already could have the deciding votes. Alex says Hannibal.
It is Veep. I know. Now I remember the first name. It was Veep.
All right, let's click Veep.
Yeah, that one gave it away. Was the first name.
I was trying to vaguely remember. I was like, I know that name sounds familiar.
And with that,
yay!
Congratulations, Jerome.
There you go.
You are the new Trivia Plaza
Listen,
champion.
it only took 3 rounds to get the Trivia Champ belt back.
I know, because you were the winner of the very first one.
This is true.
And it's been a minute.
Off of some ridiculous deductive reasoning. That definitely
it worked. It worked in the end.
I'll stop sharing and we'll debrief real quick.
Yeah,
that was fun. That was fun, guys. Another exciting episode of Trivia Plaza.
The sudden death made it go by a lot faster. Doing it the way we did it last time was just like it took way too long.
Right.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, how we do the winners of the trivia round is that whoever wins gets to pick what's it called, retro review movie to watch. And I did have a list, but it's back home.
Do you remember what was on said list?
I only remember one, and it's a movie y'all have probably already seen, but I've just really wanted to review it. And that is Clue.
I love Clue.
I really wanted to review.
I have not seen Clue.
Okay,
shut up.
So we at least have one person that hasn't seen Clue.
I have a problem with the fact that you haven't seen Clue. Like a genuine problem. Shut up.
Jonathan, you're gonna love it. I love Clue.
Great.
It's a great movie. I think we'll have fun reviewing it. So
I'm excited.
It is on Prime, Amazon Prime.
Cool.
It is that is one of my favorite movies. I love every time I watch it, there's something just new to laugh at about it. Honestly.
Oh, I'm excited.
So good.
Is it just gonna go like this the whole time for trivia? Jerome, Jonathan, Alex, Jerome, Jonathan, Alex, Jerome.
To be fair, it was dicey for a sec. Alex is about to get her second win back.
It was Alex. Yeah, Alex was in the lead for
I bet it on
of the game.
Johnny Carson.
And like many women in the 80s, he failed me.
It was a good one. That was a good one. Well played.
So there you go, folks. Trivia round number 4. Trivia round number 5. We got to get like a guest or something. Like we got to like spice it up a little bit. Make it even more intense than it already.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm trying to think who would be good, but who wouldn't just tear us apart like Indy.
We'll just get Jasmine, the unofficial 4th member of our podcast.
There you go.
She has been on the most podcasts out of the guests. She has been our most frequent.
I wonder what she's doing lately. But anyway.
All right. So socials. Where can everybody find everybody?
You can find me at Jonathan Keys on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you please. Alex, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram as Alex and Nobody, and also on TikTok as Alex and Cheddar. And I also run the TikTok account for the podcast where you can see little clips and everything. It is just the first ones to die. You'll be able to submit questions or make comments about the videos, anything like that, which is also connected to all our other social media like Instagram, Twitter, and even our email, thefirstones2die@gmail.com. So hit us up, let us know what you think or any questions you have for us. What about you, Jerome?
You can find me at Not Jerome Brett on Instagram as well as at Robo's New Media. Find out more things I got going on. And you can follow us entirely at First Ones Die on everything, like Alex said. But also check out the YouTube. We have a bunch of extra content we put up there, gaming videos, vlog stuff, book reviews, mini reviews for movies that we just didn't have time to do a full podcast for. There's tons of stuff over there for you to go check out and enjoy. And for those listening to the audio version, video versions of all our podcasts. So if you want to see the trivia episodes, whether the past ones or the current one, and see the visuals, come on down to the YouTube at The First Ones to Die podcast. Got to type it all in so you can find us easily and check it out.
Yes, because we are a visual show sometimes. Sometimes you need to see us. Sometimes hearing is not enough.
We are very animated.
We are. We are.
It had to be a little low key because I'm not home. But
That's true.
next week.
Well, things are so much calmer during this trivia episode.
Yes. Also, rate us 5 stars. Give us a comment on whatever platform you're listening or watching us on, and we would very much appreciate that. It would help us out very much.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, until next week, have we confirmed what we're doing next week? No, but we'll talk about that.
Clue. We're watching Clue.
Alex is ready.
Anyway,
I'm super excited for Clue. I love Clue. We're doing
all right.
Clue.
Okay. And with that, we'll see you next week. Peace out.
Take care, everybody.